y'all remember when he wore sunglasses? Before I get into it, I wanted to quickly tell you that I recently found out you can reset the mass outbreaks if you don't have a mass outbreak that you want. So I'm going to show the map real quick and show you this is my current outbreak. We got a Scizor down there, we got Deerling, Tyrogue, and we got a Alolan Executor right here. But I don't want any of those right now. I want to be able to hunt for Squirtle. So I'm just going to save real quick just to make sure I don't lose anything. And you don't need to change the date on your Switch to be able to reset the mass outbreaks. The first, let me show you with freaking, where do we go? Oh, just this menu. See that I have the option to connect to internet? That means that I am currently not connected to the internet. Or it also just says offline mode at the top right there. So, first things first, do not be connected to the internet. And then go down to your system settings, roll all the way down to system, go to date and time, make sure synchronized clock via internet is also off, and then go down to date and time, and then just mash A all over it. That way you don't change anything about it, and that is all you need to do. And boom, we got new mass outbreaks happening right now, and I'll show you real quick. We got Elekid right there. We got Horsey down there. Alolan Executor moved up there. And we got Litleo right there. You can see that I have different outbreaks now. But these are still none of the ones that I want to be hunting for. I would like to hunt for Squirtle, so I'm going to keep doing this until Squirtle shows up. Seriously, where is the outbreak? I'm confused about this. This happens sometimes where I'll see an icon for an outbreak, and then I'll go there, and I don't see anything. Where is it? I think I'll leave this part in the video just so that I can ask. If anybody knows where this is, let me know. Please. Squirtle! There we go. Finally. We got an outbreak of Squirtles. Okay, so I believe an outbreak in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet is going to be the best way for you to find a shiny Squirtle, and it's going to be the fastest way you're going to find a shiny Squirtle as well. And to increase our chances of finding a shiny, we're gonna make a sandwich. Okay, so water type Pokemon, they like 4 cucumbers, 1 pickle, and any 2 Herba Mysticas that is not sweet and sour or sweet and sweet. So you could do sour and sour, or you could play it safe and do spicy bitter. You just can't do sweet and sour or sweet and sweet. Or I do have 2 salty Herba Mysticas, and I heard that you can do just 1 cucumber and 2 salties. You can go ahead and give that a try, I suppose, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use 2 sours, just so that I still have access to my other Herba Mysticas that I have here. Silver Pig, and then we're just gonna grab our stuff and plop it onto the bread. You just need to go to the end of the bowl. My bumpers are broken. Or maybe it's broken because there's only 3 bowls to grab from. Oops. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, perhaps that was it. Aren't I silly? And there we go. We got sparkling power, water, and that's the particular power that we wanted for making the sandwich. Interestingly enough, we got encounter power, which you won't always get encounter power for this sandwich. And since we're doing a mass outbreak encounter, it doesn't really matter if we have encounter or not for the sandwich. We just want the sparkling. Then we're gonna put our picnic away and look at all the Bulbasaurs that were already spawning because it's a mass outbreak. But you have a higher chance of finding a shiny Pokemon in a mass outbreak like this, and I just increased the shiny chances even further because I made a sandwich, and you can increase your odds even further if you knock out the Pokemon that are in the outbreak. So just keep knocking out some of these Squirtles until eventually you will see a message pop up that says that the amount of Pokemon that are spawning in the outbreak are decreasing. That means that the game is then keeping track of how much are left and all of that, and your shiny odds will increase decrease the more Pokemon from the outbreak that you knock out. Well, I knocked out a Chibi, dude. That's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this until either a shiny spawns or until we get the message that says that the amount of Pokemon in the outbreak is decreasing. If the number of Squirtles is decreasing, you just saw that message. So now what we can do, since the shiny rate is up, we can just... Actually, is there a spot to even put a picnic out right here? Oh, I guess right here it's flat enough. So if you set up a picnic and then put it away, that makes all the Pokemon despawn, and new Pokemon will spawn in, and boom, those are all new Squirtles. So you can do it that way to look for your shiny Squirtle, or you can fly off somewhere else and come back into the area where all the Squirtles are spawning. That way you reset the area and you see new Squirtles every time you go back and forth. So yeah, either go back and forth or set up a picnic. That'll make the Squirtles despawn and make new ones appear. Whatever it is that you decide to do, just keep doing that until the shiny appears. Yo, there we go. Shiny Squirtle! Sometimes it can be a little hard to tell. Can I enter a battle with you, please? You're so far away. There we go. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to tell if the Squirtle is shiny, but thankfully it's easier to tell in Scarlet and Violet because you can turn the camera around and show the shell, and it's got a green shell. Is that another shiny in the back there? Hang on, is there two? Well, it's a good thing I saved. Let's quick ball this one, see what happens, and then see if we can make it to the other one over there. Oh, I didn't mean to quick ball twice. It's not gonna work the second time. Oh no, you got recoil damage. Let's just dive ball. It's walking away, no! Don't despawn. Okay, well that one caught. Yeah, I don't care right now. I gotta go look for the other guy. Did it despawn? Is it gone? Did I even see a shiny? I'm confused. Well, I did save before the encounter, right? Okay, yes I did. I quickly stopped the recording so I could watch it back just to see if I did save before the encounter, and I did. I guess I could have kept watching the footage just to make sure there wasn't a second shiny either, but we'll get there when we get there. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, so there's the shiny down there. Was there one behind? No? I might have failed a shiny? But at the expense of a different shiny? I'm confused. Unless if that's it right there. Well, let's just try to catch this one again. Okay, well that caught instantly. There's the Squirtle. Well, let's take a peek over here anyway. Yeah, I don't see another one. Did I even see one? Well, there is a chance that I failed a shiny because I was catching a shiny because it walked away. I'm confused. Just double checking all of them again. Yeah, if there was in fact a shiny, it's gone now. Well, if that is indeed what happened, that's gotta be one of the silliest ways to fail a shiny. It was like, oh, I couldn't catch the shiny Squirtle because I was catching a shiny Squirtle. Nothing was lost, nothing was gained. Okay, well, I mean, I gained a shiny, but still, you know what I mean. Sometimes it happens. Good lord, this drift is bad. Anyway, I guess to just wrap up my thought, if there was indeed a shiny back there, and if I did indeed lose it, then that would be my first official shiny fail. And reclaim that happened at the same time? Has that ever happened before? Where you failed a shiny and then immediately reclaimed it? Or you reclaimed it before you even got the fail? How would you even consider this? I'm overthinking it. But I'm overthinking it because this is the first time it's happened to me. At the very least, what I can say though, because I've said it a couple of times in past videos before, was we don't fail shinies in this house. And while I stand by that statement, I do everything that I can to prepare to never fail a shiny that I'm going out of my way to get, at the very least, to this day, I have not failed a full odds one. That would be brutal. It's like, well, anyway, I hope that this was helpful for you some way, somehow. I'm still processing, not that it's like traumatizing or whatever, but still processing that just happened. Thank you for witnessing my first ever shiny fail. I can't believe that happened. Again, it's not that big of a deal because it wasn't a full odds shiny. That was a mass outbreak and a sandwich on top of that, so the chances were really high that I was running into a shiny, but still, that was the first time that I had officially failed a shiny in a mainline game. I made a video about losing a shiny in Mystery Dungeon, but I don't consider that, I was like, now that it's been some time, I don't consider that an official fail just because it wasn't a mainline game, and the whole point of that is that the shinies are very difficult to recruit, but they're also very easy to find. But now I'm rambling. Now this, like, none of this matters. For you, like, frequent YouTube watchers, or if you're a veteran shiny hunter, you, like, it's just like a nothing burger. Like, this doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't. And as I said previously, like, I failed the shiny because I was catching a shiny. The reclaim happened at the same exact moment, which is honestly really funny. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful some way, somehow. I have other videos like this for the other Pokemon, other starters, and yeah, that's about it. Bye!